Welcome back. It's late June 65. I don't want to show you just yet what happened over by DC because I want to save the suspense. As you recall from my early June video, we had done really well down here. We kicked the crap out of Lion, and so we moved Jackson up towards DC to put him in a position to potentially take DC. And it was looking like, if we were able to maneuver our troops appropriately, he was going to have about 13,000 power force too far down into Virginia to save DC. So let's see what happened. Oh no, he was too smart. Actually, no, I don't want to say smart because it goes to Josh's head anytime I call him smart. So he blundered into doing what was right. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm going to say. Now, I don't know. This confuses me. Like, I don't know if he actually had a 4,000 power force sitting back here at DC, or if these are guys that just came up from the rear. So I'd actually like him to answer that question for me. Is, did he already have this, or was this something that just showed up? And then where the hell did this guy come from? Rosecrans. Like, did he get through the rail line here before I had a chance to come in and cut it off, I wonder? Because as you recall last turn, he was here and he was here, right? He was these two. Well, he managed to kind of accomplish everything. He moved up, pushed me out of there, was able to have a crap ton of guys at DC, and kind of schwack me here, which I'll show you in a minute. It did not go well for us at all. Now, fortunately, Longstreet ended up not moving, and I can only think that was because... Oh, that's right. So after I stopped the video, I was like, you know what? I really don't like vacating this place out, even if it's to cover Jackson's retreat, because I still need to be able to go here, right? So it's like, well, it doesn't really come. So what I figure is, okay, I'll just move some horses in here, and that'll make this region mine, and then that should give Jackson enough time to get out of there, which it is. I think I'm good with this. I don't think Jackson's going to get stuck at all. But it's just really frustrating because I was trying to cut him off here to double back and do what I think is what he did, which I think he moved Rosecrans off of this stack, maybe? I don't know. This guy came out of somewhere. I don't know where the hell he came from. So yeah, that sucks. And let's go over that battle real quick here. There's a lot of battles in Virginia, right? Because he also moved forward down here too. So he's pushing forward. Now, granted, now that he's pushed forward right now, my cores are all combined. So now I have 4 core that are right here, which I'll show you in a minute. Because I got Forney here as well, right? So I've got 4 core that are lined up, all of which are well entrenched. So losing this spot wasn't the worst. And I kind of expected him to do that at some point anyways. But yeah, let's go over the battles here. So let's see, for Jackson, I don't think that was in Franklin. That would be Fairfax. Yeah, Fairfax. Duh. Oh, maybe they called it Franklin. No, that's Van Dorn. Okay, so that was the guy that was the cavalry that we missed because he moved down. And we had this force that was dug in. So we did really well. I think part of it was he ran out of ammo. I think that's what caused most of the casualties for him. So he lost a lot of his horses and his troops. That was a victory. It doesn't look like there's a battle here. Looks like my guy just fell back and retreated, apparently. And I could have sworn there was a battle here. Oh, I think it looked like it was going to engage and then didn't happen, I think is what happened. So I got really lucky. I'm guessing he came in on blue, right? Defensive. And so he didn't engage with me. Maybe because I was already here, perhaps. I might have beat him here. And then when he got here, the region was mine. And so he moved in as blue or something like that. Like the military command control was such that it didn't force an automatic combat round. Now, he's probably going to hit me while I try and get out of here, though. So that's why I'm on green, because he's got mostly military control here. He doesn't have 100%. I have 5%, so that gives me a chance to get out. But there is the risk that I'm not going to be able to get him out. Oh, it's not good. Now that I analyze this a little bit further, that's a I got myself into another another situation. Now, in my defense, because I'm not biased, right? It looked like he was going all in down on my western front, right? Like it looked like he was going all in over here. Like he was going to have those 2 stacks, and that was going to be his, like, you know, dreadnought stacks, and he was just going to push that way. And then all of a sudden he did what he did in Georgia, which he went and spread everybody out. So like he's got this guy here, 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 and then he's down here again. So whatever. But it looked like on the surface he was bunching everybody up, and he was just going to push like with just a one big hammer over here. So didn't work out the way we wanted. Could have been worse though, I suppose, right? That's just weird though. What is this? And he's a 1-star, right? So he's got a 4,000 power 1-star stack. That is weird. I don't even know how you do that. That's crazy. That's just that is an insane amount of troops. All right, anyways. Moving on. All right, so he's moved line up here, so he's kind of up against Stewart, but not nearly as much of a threat as he was previously when he landed, right, with the forces. I'm moving generals up to try and build up more divisions. I've got this guy coming up. That's another division that I'll attach. Obviously, I'm training up these divisions in Richmond. Here's my army. I'm trying to find. Where the hell's Lee? I just realized that. Did he get wounded? Oh no, that's right. Yes. He got wounded. How long has he been wounded? He must have got wounded like... Oh, I bet you he got wounded in that one battle where we like... Not the last one we had. He either got wounded from this battle, or he got wounded in the one where we had it over here, where Claiborne retreated. Yeah. So I think Claiborne retreated and Lee got wounded. Shoot. Okay, well, so that's why Longstreet, in that previous battle I showed you, was the commanding officer. Yeah. Okay, well, here, let's do this here. So Lee, these are the core right here, and there's 4, right, that are up here. So that's probably, I'd say, 80,000 maybe troops-ish, I think, give or take. I haven't shown you the divisions here in a little bit. So this is under Longstreet's McLaws, Daniel H. Hill, so D.H. Hill, and Ewell. So Ewell, he's kind of a throw-in. I was running out of generals, so that's why he's in there. Obviously, the 4 attack is what he's good for. The 1 defense, not so much. You want to usually put him in with Jackson, right? Because Jackson's going to be your hammer. He's going to be the guy you're attacking with usually. Then down here under Johnson, which he's pretty good, right? 545. Longstreet is a 646 with the special stats too, right? But he's a 545. All those stats obviously are also elevated slightly from Lee, having Lee as the army commander. And then we have Stephen D. Lee, 423. He's an underrated commander that a lot of people don't I don't think use as effectively as they should, because he also has the artillery stat, right? And then Gardner, 315, and then Mosby, which can throw in commander because I needed division commanders. That's why I'm bringing those division commanders up from Georgia to come up here. He's really more, a cavalry, deep probing type scout type guy, right? And then Shelby, 645, with the amazing stats. So that's that. And then Forney, he's okay, 434. Again, Braxton Bragg, I had to throw him in as a division commander, although I didn't really want to. And then Smith, 432, and Kershaw, 332. All right, so that's that. And then I've got Stewart, who's got Gordon Johnson, Polk, and then Wilcox. Yeah, holding down my rear. And that's Virginia for now, although I'm bringing up more reinforcements, right, to assist. He does now have a force in Charleston. So he finally learned his lesson. Good for you, Josh. 3rd time's a charm. I was able to get those generals out of there, so I'm going to get them up to Richmond to start leading those divisions. Maybe swap some of those 1 defense guys out with these guys. I fell back, obviously, with Stuart, so now Stuart's in here recovering because he got the crap kicked out of him. I attached him to Johnston, so he'll support Johnston in the event that he attacks him in the field. And then hopefully, as you can see here, I've got the city, retreat to the city icon. He's not meant to fight in the field. It's basically make it another turn's worth of time that'll take him to take Atlanta. That's the only reason he's out here right now. But he's still spread out. He's down here, over here, over here. I don't know what he's doing. I'm confused. I would like to know. But so he came down. He took this out, but I think he took it with like a little like cavalry unit or something. But that's still concerning because this was supposed to here and up here were to slow him down from coming up the river. So I don't know if he took that with an idea of maybe shifting his forces up the river. Although at this point I suppose it doesn't even matter, right? Because he's going to take Atlanta, so whatever. Okay, so I'm on red. It looks like I might be able to take Mobile. I've got like 1 turn, I think, to do it. It's totally crazy. He's going to... I don't know where his river fleet went. Where'd he go? Is it in there? Oh, what the... Okay, his fleet's down there, but how did he not... He should have attacked him. He either would have been on blue or green to not attack him. Interesting. Well, I got really freaking lucky, apparently. So, what I need to do here is... Here, take off. Evade combat. I want to do combat. Land here, and then hopefully take Mobile, right? In the next turn, or 2. I think I have maybe 2 turns. The reason I said I'm trying to tear up this rail line. I only have a 4 power guy here, though, so the likelihood isn't great. The size of your power dictates how likely you are to tear up the rail line. So really you want, a 50 power force or something like that to be doing this because they're far more likely to accomplish tearing up the rail line. But then if I can tear up this one and tear up both of these, it's going to be really hard for him to get down and attack me at Mobile before I take it. So what I'm also going to do here is I'm trying to get him down here and then probably come down and support, right, once his cohesion's recovered. But I'm just trying to get him in a position where if he tries to move his fleet, I can bombard it, maybe threaten Montgomery, make it seem like I'm going after Montgomery, even though I'm not. And then just try and get Mobile, because if I can get the supply, I am in business. I am doing well. So that's the goal. All right. We took Memphis, which I'm pretty excited about. So that's going to help us, right? I don't know if Memphis is really worth much money, but it's definitely worth some morale, I would imagine. Yeah, so it's worth 4 cash. That's good. And I think we got some morale from taking that because it's a strategic location. So yeah, we lost 10 from battles, which I can go over this in a second. Yeah, let's go over the battles here. Sorry, I kind of went out of order on you. My apologies. Same thing over here. I'm just tearing up rail lines. He kicked the living crap out of me up here in Warren, Kentucky. Remember, I was moving him in to take the supply depot and tear it up. Well, he moved in with a 1900 power force. I don't know if he was moving out. He moving these guys from Georgia to Virginia, and we just happened to cross paths at the bad time for me. So I'm back here. I'm not going to move down here, tear up this rail line, and just keep doing that, right? Just to make it harder for him to get his guys out of there if he wants to use this rail line to go up towards Virginia. Speaking of which, this was the battle here. Now, we didn't lose a whole lot of troops, which was good. We lost 300. And it was a very quick battle. So basically, we got in there and we saw, ooh, we better get out of here, and we ran. I think there's 2 battles of the... Yep. Here's the other. This is the one where we got just absolutely shellacked. So he had 28,700 troops. He was on red. we were on defensive posture, and he torched us. So in one round too, it was pretty brutal. I'm guessing a lot of those were prisoners. I'm guessing, but let's see here. Where's yeah, it had to be prisoners. We lost like one dude. So he must have, yeah, he got a lot of prisoners from that, which we could probably find it here if we want to find it real quick. We got 12 money and 2 war supply from the blockade this turn. I keep highlighting that because I'm pointing out, like, if you can keep your scouting ships alive, they can over the course of the game can really rack in some money for you. So they're really important to keep alive, and then equally so for the Union, right? It's really important for you to try and take them out. Here we go. Here's Warren. Sorry, I'm really interested to see here. Camden Curve, where is that? We lost a morale point for that. I'm gonna find that one too. I know that there's a pop-up down there for it. All right, so Monroe, Georgia. Okay, this is ridiculous. Okay, so for that battle with our cavalry up in Warren, Kentucky, we lost 2 national morale for that. There's just a bunch of freaking cavalry guys going around tearing up rail lines, and I lost 2 morale for that? What the hell? So we successfully retreated. We barely took any hits. But it doesn't show any prisoners, so I don't understand why we lost so many troops. Yeah, that's perplexing. Sometimes this game is a head scratcher, you know? It doesn't make much sense. But we lost 7 morale in Fairfax, Virginia. Ow. I'll go over that battle in a moment, but holy crap, that is a lot. We didn't get any national morale for taking Memphis, though. Which that's annoying. All right, let's go over that massive national morale loss. Okay, so Camden Curve. Okay, so... Oh, so he did engage us. Okay, so he killed 3,800 of our troops and got a national morale boost from that, but then ran out of ammo, and that's why I guess he didn't completely torch me. I'm thinking, I don't know. It was only 1 round, so yeah, it's a lot of troops to lose in 1 round. Wow, we got really lucky. He probably should just totally annihilated that entire force. Maybe he just didn't have enough ships. I don't know. Interesting. So that was down here. Now, Virginia, where we lost 7 morale. That's brutal. We're still at 103, but we were like 112 last turn, I think. Okay, so... Oh, so there was a battle. Okay, see, I thought there was a battle. I was like, what the heck? So we had 21,600 troops. We lost 7,000 because we were red. I didn't expect anybody to be up there. He rolled in with his 28,000 troops and just tore me up. So it was a really quick battle. I lost 17 at range. We had about the same amount of elements at the start. He didn't lose anybody. So that, and I lost an entire division. So that is bad. That is really bad. And look at that cohesion damage he did to me. Ow. I mean, he just absolutely decimated me. Wow. Alright. Well. It's not good, my friends. Not good at all. Alright. What were the other battles? Let's go down Georgia real quick. Nothing going on down there. It's just surrounding me like I showed you. Nothing in Ohio. Nothing here. And then Shelby, Tennessee. Yep. So this is where we took Memphis and got no national morale. So we retook Memphis. No national morale. We lose a bunch of freaking cavalry in the middle of nowhere, and we lose 2 national morale. I mean, What the hell? And then don't get me wrong, I should have lost some national morale for Jackson losing that battle, but 7? That's like the equivalent of like Second Bull Run, right? Or Fredericksburg in terms of like catastrophic loss. You know, that's what 7 national morale should reflect. Not, hey, we were being aggressive, it didn't go our way, we lost, but we didn't lose our core. You know, like my core's still alive, he's still there. I mean, if I lost my core, yeah, maybe like lose 7 or 8 morale. Like, that's insane. Anyways, all right. So now he's up to 93, 370,000 losses. I'm 328. And the numbers just keep going up and up and up quite rapidly now as the game is drawing to a close. All right, and with my whopping cha-ching bucks, I put 2 into line infantry. It's all I could afford. And that's about it. Yep. He's encircling Atlanta, but has not attempted to attack it just yet. He might attack next turn, though. So he's got this guy here. He's got all his cores around Atlanta, so I could see him attacking this turn. This turn. Oh, I mean, he should attack this turn. He's got all his cores all around me. I don't know why he wouldn't. All right, and then he hasn't harassed Beauregard at all, so I think what I'll do with Beauregard is once I get everybody out of Georgia that I want, I'll shift him east to try and protect these, one of these supply depots over here, since they're supplying my my Virginia force. So I'll probably move Beauregard over here to protect these supply depots. Right now I got this guy protecting the supply depot there. Alright, let's run this turn and see if we can get Jackson out of there. Let's see if he attacks Atlanta. And let's see if Johnston can take Mobile. If Johnston can take Mobile, then I've got another army back in the fight. If Jackson can get out of, Fairfax, that's a catastrophe averted, thank God. Now that I've seen it all play out, I was like, wow, that was stupid. But hindsight's 20/20, right? So, and then let's see if he keeps pressing. See if he attacks again. I don't think he'll attack this next turn here. I think he'll keep trying to swing around. Because he's got time. I mean, he's got, 11 turns? I can see him trying to loop around, down around here. Try and hit me where I'm not fortified, And then let's see if he lands more troops here in my rear and then tries take another stab at going up the James. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it.